Hi Penny, so this is just the help video on how to access and make changes to your website. The first thing is I've sent you an email, and on that email is a link and a username and a password. So if you click on the link, pop in the username, that does have to be in capitals, pop in your password, then click sign in. That will then bring you to this screen here. You can ignore everything on this screen. The only thing you want to click on is on the left hand side where it says websites. That will load a little preview thumbnail of your website. Just click on that. Then scroll down to under the preview to where you see edit website and click on that. This will basically load Bramble, which is the software that I've used to build the website. There's two important things I want to show you first. So the first thing is, and I'm not going to go anywhere near this button, but up at the top here there's a little trash can icon. You can just see where I'm hovering the mouse. So if you click that button, it deletes the page and that page is then not recoverable. So the first tip is never go anywhere near the trash can icon at the top of the page, because if you delete the page, weirdly the system is all backed up, but when you use that trash can it's a master delete. So it will delete the page and I won't be able to recover it. So the first tip is don't go near the trash can. The second tip is you can explore the website, you can look around, you can accidentally make a mistake, for example, delete something you didn't mean to. What you can do is just not publish changes and just exit. And what that means is you've not then saved that issue. So you've had a problem, you've caused something to go wrong, you're not sure what you've done. As long as you don't publish the changes, the site is fine. So when you go back in, it might ask you to, do you want to load an autosave? Always say discard, no you don't. And the site is basically then exactly as it was. So yeah, first two tips, don't go near the trash can at the top. And if you get stuck, just don't publish the changes and just leave and everything will be fine. The next thing to talk about is you'll see some strange symbols and weird gaps when you load in the editor. You'll see things like different images as well in different areas. You can basically ignore all of that. That's different elements of the website which are turned off and on for tablets and for phones and for things like that. So you can ignore all of those things and basically you would scroll down to each section and that highlights in green to tell you you're able to then edit that particular section. So pretty straightforward. This section is comprised of an image on the left and text on the right. So those two areas are highlighted in green like that. And then other sections are literally just text boxes. So much like you would edit a Word document, you could go in and you could make changes to the text in there. If you wanted to remove the concert, so if this is all a finished event and you think I don't need that now, you've got two options. One is you can completely remove the whole section using the trash can on the left hand side, and that's got remove, so you could remove the whole section. You could then remove the bar about the next concert as well, and that would then obviously take those sections off. So that's one option. You do have an undo button at the top here if you didn't mean to make changes as well, just so you know. Or if you had a new image, you can click where the image is and you can say change image, and you could drop a new image for your next concert on. You could then alter the text, the title of what it was, the date, all the information within here. You could then change the color of the background if you wanted to. So up in the configure cog, you could turn that white or gray or whatever color that was relevant to that particular poster or section. So yeah, pretty straightforward. I'm aware you might need to watch this video a couple of times just to really understand how to do things. So I'm just sort of giving you a brief overview in this, just so you know, and just basically to get you around and navigating and making changes you want to. So yeah, basically that's the home page. So Bramble will load with the home page. I'm going to exit, and again, I'm not going to publish that, so I know there's no damage at all. The other two pages you're probably going to want to look at the most are the concerts and the rehearsals. So up in the top where it says index, if you click, you get a list of every page on the website. They're all labeled quite clearly, so it's fairly obvious what those pages are. So if we go to the concerts page, you would scroll down, and again, you've got the concert details of the current one here. So again, you could alter any text within there if you wanted to. And then future concerts, to show you the easiest way to do that. So obviously the most, they're sort of in date order from the looks of it, aren't they? Yeah, 2006. So if there was a new one to add, you could highlight a section. So for example, this whole section here, On the left, you've got duplicate. So you could duplicate, you could put the name of whatever the next concert is, you could put the date of when it is, you could put where it is. If there's any other information like that one has, you could obviously just overtype that here. And then basically if you were happy with that, you would then at the top publish those changes. So that's how you would add a new event. So using that duplicate feature. Again, if you watch that back, that should make fairly straightforward sense. You're just duplicating the previous event and then putting all the new event details in. Yeah, so fairly straightforward. Same as before, everything you scrolled up to and down, that highlights in the green to let you know you can make alterations or changes to those areas. So it's all quite user-friendly, all quite straightforward. The other page I'm guessing you're probably going to want to look at as well, it will be the rehearsals page. So again, we'll go into that. So if we look at the rehearsals page, similar thing as before. If you had new dates to put in here, you could just make space at the top or the bottom. So summer term, you could then, if you wanted to, you could add the autumn term. You could add whatever information was relevant to that. If you need to make this bold like the others, over on the right, you have bold. So you'd input any data that you wanted to in there. If you then decided you wanted to remove some which are no longer relevant, so much like a Word document, you would just remove them. So yeah, basically Bramble is designed to make it easy so that customers can go in and make changes. So yeah, hopefully this has been quite helpful. At least tells you how to navigate around, how to make simple changes. You do have half an hour a month of free support from me. So for example, if you can't change images, a lot of my customers struggle with photographs. They don't have anything to edit them with, like Photoshop. So if you're struggling with anything you can't do, you've got that half an hour every month of free support where you can say, could you add this event for me? Could you change some photos? Could you add some minutes from the meetings? Anything like that that you can't do. And equally, if you think, actually, I'd like to do some of that myself, I can do more videos to sort of help you to do those things. So yeah, this is just a basic overview. Basically what I wanted to do today is give you access to the website, let you be able to make simple text changes. And if you want to go through anything that's not covered, give me a shout and I can do further videos. And like I say, if there's anything you're not comfortable with, you've got that half an hour every month of free support. So yeah, I hope this helps and thanks for watching.